Great job. 9.5 rebounds a game. He's 15th in the league.
Yeah.
He'll take the jumper and hit it. And the Wizards have a 4-0 advantage. Wizards come off just a heartbreaking loss in Philadelphia as Arenas shoots and scores. Wizards to the right. Great play to knock it away.
Went off of Rayford.
It did.
Yeah.
4-7.
Yeah, and we showed you that number of points.
Gilbert Arenas is down and he's hurt. He's came down awkwardly on the left ankle.
Down awkwardly on the ankle, but stayed in, trying for the lob. You know what? He was in pain as he was going up. I don't even know if he came down on that wrong. Maybe it's a calf muscle. You see?
Yeah, I did.
Winching, and he's already left the ground, but he hasn't come down.
Baseline pass to Arenas, who rims it in. Nice job by Ruffin. 3 or perhaps 4. 8 to shoot. Arenas, 5 to shoot. Around the Ruffin screen. Now he'll pop the jumper too long. Oh, off the glass. Boy, did that look like it was going long to you?
It did to me too, yeah.
Technical.
Never seen it done consecutively.
Never seen it done. Usually a guy turnovers. There are your fast break points. Washington none. And Toronto 11. Arenas, that's a tough shot. Good. Gilbert has made his only free throw today. And it's 2 for 2 now. Go 2 games up, above 500. Now it's 6-5 on the year. Inside Arenas, tough pass. Nice look to Haywood, who slams it in.
Nice pass from Gilbert. Really open
personal foul. Raptors on a 15-4 run here. Arenas sets, fires, and hits a 3. Close to getting a tee. Matt Bonner's in the game. He's got 3 personals. Arenas again for 3. Got another one. 2 in a row for Gil Arenas. He's won the first game 102-86. Hayes baseline jumper. Good. And the Raptors have taken control of this game, leading by 10. It's their largest. Arenas for 2. Good.
Again, got to play catch up.
Got to play catch up. Got to play some defense. Hughes again. This one's for 3. Wow. Oh my. Shots in 16 attempts. Arenas back to Hughes for 3. Wow. Rose up ahead to Arenas, and he scores.
Looked like he was really trying to lean into Rose and get some contact.
Arenas free for the jumper. Good. 2-point field goal for Toronto. Has led to 15 Wizards points. Wizards have 14 turnovers. Haywood's got to watch out. Arenas, what a shot!
Move.
Left-handed beauty by Gil Arenas. Verbiage from Toronto to walk away and not throw a tee.
Yeah, well, I think they want to make sure the players decided whether they missed some calls or not. But look at this floater from Gilbert Arenas. Left-handed. Ah, that's a beauty.
Jamison. Arenas penetrates, goes all the way, throws it up, and gets a tough shot.
Watson enviando atrás. Balón para Gilbert Arenas. Se levanta Gilbert Arenas de 6 metros. Entre Spruell no entra. Pelea por ese rebote Irving Johnson, se lo va a llevar Larry Hughes. El balón para...
Pues han roto la mentalidad con la que han comenzado el partido los Timberwolves, ¿no? Con la necesidad.
Pues a pedir el primer tiempo muerto del partido. Pues esa combinación, Gilbert Arenas.
Supongo que con especial rabia por no poder jugar aquí, ya que el downtown de Washington DC, de la capital de Estados Unidos. Igual que Brendan Haywood solo va a pensar en rebotear, intimidar y defender.
Jared Jeffries amagaba el lanzamiento, no se lo creyó Wally Serbia, cara muy forzado, vaya rebote. Gilbert Arenas. El balón entre las piernas, se revuelve, se va de todos, balón arriba, bueno lo que acaba. Ahí el 2 contra 2 junto a Jervis Hayes. Se va hacia el exterior, a este le está persiguiendo perfectamente Wally Serbia. Se decide
protestar en su paso anterior por el partido. Pasado universitario en Hawái Él le dio la oportunidad de jugar en la NBA, le dio un muy buen... Ese está siendo un problema para Washington porque ha movido tanto más el banquillo de Eddie Jordan que Flipside.
Antes de partido. Bueno, se llegó a mandar 5-3. Balón atrás, solo Antoine Jamison. El tiro es de 2. Tampoco lo están consiguiendo los Wizards ahora, por lo menos frenar la defensa de Minnesota, frenar el ataque de Minnesota. El lanzamiento es de Gilbert Arenas, Washington Wizards. Arenas con la pelota. Gran pase sobre Jared Jeffries.
Jordan. Esa fue la acción. Hoiberg por delante, Jeffries por
No
delante.
se esperaban que buscara la canasta Jared Jeffries. Al final sorprendió a todos y consiguió sus primeros 2 puntos del tercer cuarto. Recupera la pelota Gilbert Arenas. Se va hacia adentro, se va de todos en velocidad y con esta gran defensa que está realizando sobre él hoy Brendan Highwood. Arenas se quedó solo.
Se le hubiera ido por velocidad a Garnett. Tuvo que permitirle ese lanzamiento, entre comillas.
Jamison. Mete mano a Larry Hughes. Podía haber cometido falta sobre Garnett. No indica nada a los colegiados. Se frena Wally Serbiak. Mete la mano a Arenas. Recupera la pelota.
Estas de luego Candy le vienen realmente bien a los Wizards.
De Gilbert Arenas. Consigue el de 11-4 en los últimos casi 3 minutos de partido favorables a Minnesota. Gilbert Arenas. Larry Hughes enviando para Gilbert Arenas. El bloqueo de Michael Ruffin. Continúa Arenas por el centro, lo ve claro y con Antoine Jamison. El lanzamiento es de 2. Balón que no entra, palmea ese rebote Michael Ruffin, recupera la posesión Washington Wizards, se la juega de 3. Gilbert Arenas.
Por la espalda en 3 ocasiones Arenas.
De diciembre se fue hasta los 37. Gilbert Arenas dando su tercer tiro libre consecutivo. Y en cesta, Vin Johnson rodeando a Sam Cassell. Minnesota vence por 6, últimos 2 minutos de partido. Gilbert Arenas se va como una exhalación, busca el hueco. Necesita encontrar soluciones el conjunto de Eddie Jordan. Hayes dejando el balón para Arenas.
You can see 6th in the league in scoring, 5th in steals. Larry Hughes is number 1 in steals. Unusual that you would see 2 players. Not the same game. Payton there on Arenas. Boston up 11-2. Arenas. Ron Crawford has checked into the game, and Gilbert Arenas knocks down a 3.
And a half. More about that later.
Okay. 31st in that draft. Made, of course, this week of the first quarter against the Sixers on Sunday, and a lot was written about how Doc Rivers in practice just made the Celtics watch that first quarter. Yeah, with the pit bulls.
No, the pit bulls have their own treadmill.
They do.
He says they were up to 3.7 miles.
Jamison and Ruffin. Arenas knocks down a 3. Second foul on Al. All in the top 5. And 8th in free throws made. All with 2 fouls. Has played 20 minutes, though Pierce has only played 14.
Well, they're going to gamble right now on defense, so you got to be just there.
Arenas with the steal, Hughes with the basket. Payton, nice spin away from Hughes. Couldn't get the layup, though.
That was a heck of a block by Arenas.
Arenas the other way. And try to cut into this 10-point lead.
And Celtics 0. And I find that, I don't know, he's not playing an awful lot, is he?
Nope, he's not. Of the Boston Celtics. Came down on the Celtics this afternoon.
I know, and you got stuck outside.
No, it's a delightful ride. It's a delightful ride. Arenas knocks down the jumper in the second quarter. Arenas, Jeffries gets it over the rim. Comes away with it. Fourth rebound for Jeffries, who's been fairly quiet. Arenas doesn't waste any time. Away with it.
I got to get Ricky Davis involved in this game.
Jamison continues to bomb away from outside. This is not unusual for them to get to the line this much, as you can see, most in the NBA. Celtics.
Delonte West is going to come in. And this is with his offense.
Pierce only 1 point in the second half, and he's 0 for 5 from the field. No, rebound tip, but right back to Arenas for two. He's made 15.
And they will have now taken 20 more free throws than the Celtics.
Washington will be in the penalty for the last 9. No. Arenas for the lead.
Arenas to Jamison. As Jamison, they had a 3-on-1 going up, and Gary had them all. And
Hughes has gotten rid of the headband, trying to change his luck, I think. Arenas comes up shooting, buries it. Gary Payton now trying to explain to Kenny Mao what the... No.
yeah, absolutely.
Dixon inbounds, gets it to Arenas. Arenas knocks down a three. Still
field goals for all 4 Cavalier points in the first 2:45. Gilbert Arenas, he's the setup man on this group. Beautiful move.
The tape on him. He has not taken a shot yet, Ilgauskas, but that...
And tried the little finger roll. Back comes LeBron James on the run with McInnes. He's going right to the cup. Blocked by Arenas, but out.
slash down low, as Hughes does, and then make LeBron. You've done your job as the initial defender. LeBron has come out to put some shots up tonight.
He's taken 8 in the first 7:45. Jeffries
Active on both ends of the court. The long rebound comes out, never touches the floor. Beautiful touch pass over the top. Then trying to help LeBron James become the greatest player ever.
James defensively on Jamison. And
Important transition by tractor trailer. You're not ready to work.
Gilbert Arenas mentioned the Washington Nationals, who had the opener, the return of baseball in Washington, D.C. last night. Jamison on his hustle to keep that possession alive. Those are the 2 bigs on the floor for Washington. Beautiful move.
Some stability and hope in the future for Golden State, but you talk to the Wizard people, and they all give Antoine Jamison
like he had last Saturday against Milwaukee. Arenas looked like he was killed by snow. Well, just some of the people coming up for the Wizards games.
Not before the start of the game, you see the guy warm up, and he won't even shake your hand with his right hand.
Moves Jim Tractor Trailer, Sasha Pavlovich, they came in. Varejao did a nice job. Arenas, beautiful
by Gilbert Arenas. I mean, this guy is just 6 feet 1 inches tall, and he's going through the tallest of trees. Now, again, I just think it's done an outstanding job, and it's so tough here because he does then for the next month. You know, they said he couldn't shoot from outside, didn't have a left hand, couldn't play defense. Here tonight, Gilbert Arenas' ability to create his own shot. Just come right off, freeze it. This is the defense.
On Chuck Daly's snap to the Chicago Bulls and Jordan. The pain of trying to get over the top before they were able to.
Kareem won as a second-year player. Larry Bird won as a second-year player.
James off the bench. Terrific shot blocker in his college days at Syracuse. Takes one away and lets Arenas go all the way.
Highlight show by himself. His hesitation, the way he floats over the court. And he reminds me so much of World Be Free.
We saw their closes at Toronto on Sunday. Was March 20th. Arenas again.
A good coming alive a little bit offensively. He had the dunk that got him open when LeBron set him up.
Well, Hoist for 3.
On the bench right now, 0 for 3, and Antoine Jamison just 3 for 6.
It was a foul outside. No shot.
We should see this more than once. The hesitation that he's got, the way he comes up on his toes, and then this guy is 6 feet 1 inches tall.
Representative of the draft class of 2001 in the NBA to make it to the All-Stars. But Arenas taken in the second round has really turned into a terrific. Why not? He's had a great quarter.
They double team him.
And Juan Dixon takes it and makes it.
Smarter than me on that one.
John, we appreciate your time. Nobody's smarter than you, Coach.
Thank you.
Moving around out there with those huge hands.
Hughes just very calmly sets his feet.
Gilbert Arenas in the third quarter had 16 of his own with just literally perfect basketball. And now Larry Hughes, after Gilbert Arenas just put on an absolute clinic. But Antoine James has got to come alive. He hasn't even taken a shot here in this fourth quarter.
Arenas shakes the double and knocks it down.
On the field, but just 3 for 16 in game 4, so that's a big one for him.
Lost the handle.
You can see there his back a little bit stiff. He had trouble as far as going to the bucket. There you can see a great
ball moving side to side, and now Arenas can attack.
Хороший пас и провал. Заставляет задуматься о ближайшем будущем.
Also wearing the John Stockton shorts. You heard the story the other day. The league gave Washington a warning about the length of the shorts of Arenas and I believe Hughes and
Wizards say that the players have been dressing that way for the first 85 games of the season. I guess one.
Jackson's rules.
Heinrich floating it up to Chandler. Arenas will shoot the tee.
Да, вот такое беззаконие.
Smarter when you play. You don't rely on athletic ability.
Yes, that's what I meant.
So Steve now has flipped, trying to clear things up.
Yeah,
it's good.
Тоже взял тайм-аут. 3 минуты до конца первой четверти.
Dribble, jump shot. Here's the steal from Arenas that leads to the easy.
That's what they're trying to do right now a little bit, Steve.
Arenas finding Jeffries. Nice play. Griffin with a nice fake.
Гриффит.
And here comes Arenas from
И Аренас с центра площадки.
Fast start by the Wizards. Wizards coming back, taking the two at the MCI Center. Nice play. Haywood able to finish. Beautifully done again.
И вновь для первой половины это прилично.
And immediately the Wizards go right at Pargo, who's really outmatched physically. And you'll see the Wizards run a little ball movement, get Arenas into the position they want him, and then you see the hand check right there. It's a touch foul, but that's the call.
It's an offense. They just didn't run him down the post. What they did is they ran some movement to get him there, so it's much more difficult for the defense to.
Listed at 6'1", 175 pounds, as you would say, Steve, a generous listener.
As I would say, I believe inside and force Washington's defense to react.
And Washington with a 69.
There's the backdoor play, and Arenas with the finish. And it's like it's also been the dominance of the Washington big people.
Nice pass, and Haywood scores again for 3. You see Eddie Jordan shaking his head. Heinrich looking to go all the way. And the crowd wanted Heinrich using the pick. Heinrich rejected. Thomas got a piece of it. And here comes Arenas, remaining in this fourth quarter. Arenas.
Arenas попадает.
That's a quick shot by Gilbert Arenas. Shot clock at 5. Arenas, good pass, beautifully done by.
В одно касание. 104-94. 1,5 минуты до конца.
Heinrich, a solid free throw shooter, just under 80% on the season. 9 2/10 seconds to go. He misses on both, but Heinrich gets to it. Here's Pargo for the tie. Yes! A 3 for Pargo! The game is tied at 1:10 with 5 2/10 seconds remaining in regulation. The Wizards call for time.
I think they got to get the ball to Arenas or Hughes, get some penetration going to the rim.
Take the shot at the buzzer so you know you're going to win or go into overtime.
All right, Anthony Peeler has checked in. He will inbound. 5 2/10 seconds to go. Pargo with his third 3 in the final minute. Tied the game at 1:10. He's defending on the inbounds pass. They're on their feet here in Chicago. Arenas, played by Heinrich. Both teams over the limit. Here's Arenas. This for the win. Yes! It's over! The Wizards have defeated the Bulls. They come right back following the Chicago comeback. They win at the buzzer on the jumper by Gilbert Arenas.
Wow. Incredible. Arenas, the best player on the floor, the most athletic, the quickest. So you get him the ball on the top, flatten things out. Look at the move up and over Heinrich. What a finish.
What I like about it, he had patience. He got the ball on top. He was not rushed. And when he went to shoot the ball, he was face up. He got really a good look at it. And he loves to go left and shoot that fadeaway shot.
One of the spectacular games of this first round playoff run.
Well, Gilbert, first of all, tell me what playoff pressure is like, will you?
I mean, this is tough. You know, we had them down by a lot. You know, like they've been playing us all year. They've been coming back in the fourth quarter. And, you know, Pargo did a great job coming off the bench and sparking his team up. And, you know, they didn't say it was going to be easy.
They always said you could get your shot off anytime you wanted. Sometimes you took too many ill-advised shots, but here in the final play, you knew you were going to take the shot all the way?
Yeah. You know, I've been setting up the team, you know, all night long. And, you know, I'm going to win the game. That's what I do.
You lost the first 2 games here, but you came back and won the next 3. What's been the biggest difference or adjustment?
You know, we just tried to get out to a good start and hold the lead. You know, they're such a great shooting team that we know they were going to come back. We just had to withstand, you know, and make sure they don't, you know, get it all at one time, and we're just trying to rebound and make free throws.
What does winning a Game 5 mean to you on an opposing court?
I mean, it's great for us. We came in here with a lot of pride, a lot of, well, I can't even think right now. We're just happy right now.
All right, well, congratulations on the win. I know you'll be watching the replay. Let's go back to Marv.
All right, thanks, Craig. They did review it. It was a last-second shot. There was no question about it. It was officially ruled good. The game winner by Gilbert Arenas following the dramatics of Gennaro Pargo. Again, the final score, the Wizards 112, the Bulls 110. They take a 3-2 lead in this best of 7.
Michael Ruffin, you see, had the ball. He's in the game for the first time. Ruffin's been a nice spark off the bench. Hughes hits a 3. Larry Hughes, he went a bit unnoticed. Gilbert Arenas stole the show in the final seconds, but Hughes had 33 points in Game 5.
You know, I was not letting my team go to overtime. Gil saw everything. He visualized everything before he even caught the ball. When I turned and faced, I seen there was about, 4-3, 4-2 left. The clock is just ticking. And the first thing in my head is like, can you please hurry up and make a move? I was counting the seconds in my head. Okay, I was like 3, 2, okay, this is getting kind of close. He's pushing me to my favorite hand, going left. As soon as he makes his move, I see Tyson goes, and I'm like, there's not enough time for him to dish it to me, so he has to shoot it. So I was like, okay, I can't go all the way, and let me pull up a little early. So I think, by him jumping helped me put a little more arc on it. And, it went in. Every time you're shooting around, you dream about that shot. Every time you're, on the court playing with your friends, practicing by yourself, that's all you think of is, hitting a game winner.
Playoff heroics, what all the players dream about.
And now familiar behind-the-back wraparound for Gilbert Arenas.
15 fouls, so Arenas will go to the line. Star appearance, and he said that one of the biggest thrills for him was going to the All-Star game and having fellow All-Stars like Shaquille O'Neal and Grant Hill say welcome to the All-Star game. Congratulations. Something that he always wanted.
Defense superb for the Bulls.
Arenas on the pull-up. So tough to defend when you stop on a dime. And the 6-0 run has tied the game.
Gilbert Arenas with the game winner from the other night, Game 5 now. Gilbert Arenas looking at him much better facing the basket than when it's back to the basket. Get to that spot, get in the air. Nobody can defend that.
Well, the reason is the job they're doing on Gilbert Arenas.
The better you get, the more they're coming after you. Gilbert Arenas on his way to the hoop. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. That's where the opening is. But with nobody moving there and the arms flailing against Gilbert Arenas, and then when they're pressuring him on the weak side, he goes back door. And then 1, 2, 3 defenders. He'll somehow find a way to get the ball up, but no chance of it going in. And his teammates can't get the ball, and Gilbert Arenas holding that left wrist. He took the tape off. He's winding it up, loosening it up.
First playoff series and first playoff games on the road. It's really a learning experience. As Jamison knocks it down. Jamison now with 10. What do you remember from a lot of big college games, but it's a big difference in the NBA playoffs? Dixon, that's a 3. Dixon from downtown.
Penetration and dish, a better style than...
He'll try a pass to Dixon. Dixon, that's a 2-pointer.
Juan Dixon, whose college coach Gary Williams is here tonight.
Rout. Instead, they've got a 9-point lead, largest of the game for the Chicago Bulls. Arenas. And Arenas with his second field goal. And a 2-point Chicago lead. Arenas, strong drive to the goal and a foul. Tie game.
Arenas has shaken off a horrendous start. He and Chris Duhon go all the way back to when they were both getting started in college. They played in the 2001 NCAA champion.
Getting his teammates involved.
Gilbert doesn't look comfortable physically. I know his dad is here. His grandfather is here. Hippolito on the board. Well, you can't get there until you're right here first.
That's a very good point. Jeffries hits a three. Garrett Jeffries from downtown. And that's his first, but overall, not strong in percentage.
More importantly, most importantly, he's a winner, Chris Duhon.
Arenas. That's what he wants to turn around about his reputation, that he's a winner. The lead back up to 8. He's got the last 10 Chicago points. And Jamison with a nice finish.
The total difference of play when they pass the ball around as opposed to
in tonight's game. He's second in the NBA playoffs in minutes per game behind Iverson, 46.5. ABC has more
creating opportunities as the Wizards, on the other hand, one-on-one every single time.
That's exactly what you were talking about, Bill.
Set somebody else.
In Houston and in Indiana. The playoffs heating up. Arenas for 3. Big shot from Arenas. He had missed his last cups and playoffs for a lot of years to come. Good. You see the 5 of 20. This one's going to come down to free throw shooting.
The creativity is going to be critical down that stretch. Who will be able to build shots, generate momentum?
By the way, we talk so much about
Wizards never able to get into their transition game. This is a team that's been scoring 106 points a game in this series.
Arenas. See, that's the thing about players like Arenas. You could struggle all game long and then make it look so easy.
His rhythm just isn't there right now.
Arenas, Jamison wide open. Yes, a 3 for Antoine Jamison. Back comes Arenas. Arenas putting moves on Wade, goes glass and scores. Beautifully done by Gilbert Arenas. Arenas for 3. Yes, he had lots of time.
I think he's really mature beyond his years, Marv.
And that's 5 assists for Dwayne Wade. 5 of the 6 Miami assists. Defensive, but Arenas will shoot the technical. Gilbert Arenas in game 1 against Chicago, just 3 of 19 from the field. He said he had several strong performances, including the game-winning shot against the Bulls and in game number 5. Haywood sets the pick. Arenas for Haywood. It counts, and the foul.
This guy has really
series against the Nets.
He's only shooting 70% in the playoffs.
Gilbert Arenas taking to the rim. So Arenas with 8 points. That stops a 6-0 Miami run. Arenas going at Wade is fouled on a reach-in.
So quick and strong, but even he can't stop Arenas. And Miami as a team has been very sharp, and I think that less than impressive game 1 performance had something to do with it. They've got their
Arenas, Hughes, and Dixon in a 3-guard set with Thomas and Ruffin as the big man. Here's Arenas. He forced it, changed his shot.
Movement early, Marv, and you see the isolation play there for Arenas. That's going to work again.
Return, Larry Hughes sits down with an 0 for 4. Here comes Hughes. Rather, Arenas able to get it to a Jamison, and he knocks down a 3. 14 points, 9 assists for Wade. Dixon for 3. Arenas off balance, but able to knock it down. Miami now leads 56-51.
Well, the Wizards went to their zone to try to stay away from that foul trouble. Arenas knocks down the 3. So if
Arenas open, yes. Gilbert Arenas, that's a 2, had a foot on the line. 14 assists for Dwayne Wade. And as Arenas, who just checked back in, takes it to the rim, he is fouled. I mentioned 14 assists for Wade, a new...
Who was it?
Anthony Carter. 2 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and that's the pass falls short, but a foul. It is on Doolin, who was minutes, he says, his detractors said he would get at the University of...
The reason he was a 2nd-round pick is because most scouts didn't think he could play point guard. He played 2 guard at Arizona.
Arenas looking to post. Miami goes to the double. Jamison is open for three. Antoine Jamison away, recovers. Arenas, yes.
Gilbert Arenas.
Arenas, yes, and the foul.
He's so nonchalant out there, isn't he? He just kind of comes off that fadeaway 20-footer getting fouled that swishes through the hoop.
Strong performances. Gilbert Arenas and Antoine Jamison. Arenas backing to three-point territory and once again effortlessly knocks it down.
But Washington ends up with it. Hughes needing a hit.
Well, there's no Shaq, and we can win the game anyway.
Antoine Jamison coming off his 32-point. And we haven't even gone halfway through the quarter. Now Arenas with a Dwayne Wade impression as he split the defense out front and drew the foul at the rim. For tonight, but averaging 26 and a half in the first two games.
They feel good about beating.
They have also led by 5.
So the Wizards have to get something from the guys.
And Haywood wrestles it out to Arenas. Hughes again. Wizards looking to regain the lead. Arenas. Yep, and a foul. The foul is on way.
Arenas is an amazing competitor in the sense that he likes it when here in Washington, and another chance for a three-point play for Gilbert Arenas.
Now we'll see how Miami does as Alonzo.
He did when he first came to the league. He was a member of the Lakers, slashing, driving, playing above the rim. Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas.
Can they win one without him tonight?
Well, I tell you what, when you take all of that into consideration, the fact they're only down 3, make that 5 as Juan Dixon.
Back in one.
The one area where the Wizards are going to have to improve his defensive rebound.
The first points for Anderson in the playoffs. Dixon. Shot blocked by Mourning. It's a goaltend. Steal by Wade out front. Arenas open. That's a 3 for Gilbert Arenas. Arenas lost the handle. Oh my! He get the assist and the field goal.
Situation. Looking inside Jamison.
And Jamison delivers. Antoine Jamison with 12.
Trying to come back inside.
Good play to Haywood. And a foul. I'll tell you what, it'd been tough if they hadn't scored that trip. Arenas. Damon Jones defending. Arenas hands to Haywood. Washington trying to extend the lead out. They have led by as many as 6 in this game. And it's a 3 for Jamison for the Washington Wizards as Gilbert Arenas drives past Damon Jones. A nice move by Arenas.
Wade's firepower here in the period. They got to now decide that they've got to get points from Arenas and Hughes, and they've got to do it on a consistent basis.
It's amazing that Arenas was able to score there. Larry Hughes. 2 hoops in a row for the Wiz.
That you're going to end up scoring more 2-point field goals than 3. Another 3.
That time by Larry.
And make sure that they have ball movement, player movement, before they let that ball go. Jamison.
On a 3. Antoine Jamison with Washington almost in a must-score trip here, and Arenas will get to the free throw line. Gilbert Arenas fouled off the drive.
Has not scored in the 4th.
He has now. Don't. Why Phoenix at Dallas. Big. Here comes Arenas. Arenas gets to the rim.
Arenas passes up the 3 and then drives in and left-handed gets fouled on his way to the basket.
Now that's what I would like to see Arenas and Hughes and Jamison. They get to the rim, they're forcing Miami to foul, and they're getting out of their rotations. That's where it's at tonight.
Arenas an 81% free throws playoff games. They knocked off Chicago after losing the first 2, and now they've dropped the first 3 straight.
The person has a better percentage shot than you, and if the defense rotates, they'll get it back to you.
Arenas. Good play. Nice trip by Hayward. And Arenas goes back to Hayward for the slam dunk. And sometimes they play straight zone. Gilbert Arenas gets fouled.
No body contact, and this is when the Wizards are at the top of their game. They're young, they're athletic. When you are selfish on the break, people will have a tendency to stop running because they feel you will not make the pass. Miami times the game now, and that is a bushel full.
Arenas at the 24-second buzzer. They get it back. He drives and goes to the free throw line.
I mean, he can get there anytime that he pleases.
Back, if you saw Gilbert Arenas just take the ball before he shot his free throw and spin it around his body 3 times, then focus, dribble, and then put it up instead of just bouncing it once and launching it.
You know, Washington very small, playing Dixon in the backcourt, moving Hughes up to small forward.
Arenas still. Boy, he left Dooling in the dust.
Wow, that's one of the very.
Arenas would have counted. He gets fouled.
This cannot keep him off the foul line tonight.
6 offensive rebounds, as you saw, to just 1. And Arenas at the free
1%. For whatever reason, he is struggling in this series. He's only at 60.
Gets it inside. What a half!
That also, you know, that's the normal thing to say, but it's very difficult to do.
And then you have a guy like
down to the rotations. The rotation people are at almost that fault. If they great of a distance, does the rotator have to cover in order to get there?
So Miami 66 points. Arenas drives all the way and gets it and gets fouled.
What a great move. Watch the bang, okay, right there, and then the extension.
Well done.
Free throw to come for the moment with a timeout, the game tied. And it's 67-66
player, and I just don't want him to beat me off the dribble, but he's making the open shot. Now just
150%. And Arenas, who has spent the night at the free throw line, that's his 11th at
take that amount of shots, you understand.
And Arenas gets stopped on his way to the hoop.
That is one of the very few times.
But Washington went to the free
throw off the dribble, or someone opens up on the opposite side. And Gradikoff before Pete. It's a great.
Keeler comes into the game and tries to spark him.
Now that's hard to do.
And plenty of time to go.
I think he may have been hit in the groin, Phil, from the way he reacted, the way he looks. Jamison takes the long jumper and swishes it in. Nice pass to Arenas for the three-point shot. Good.
Nice two-man game, and once again, very unselfish. Bank shot, soft touch. And then you're going to see Gilbert Arenas flush this thing down. 2 of his 16 points right there. And also ended the first half with that 3 to bring Washington down.
Jamison back to Hayes. That's a good-looking pass for the open jumper, but he can't convert. Tipped up and in by Arenas.
I think he was tipping that more to keep it away from the 2 defenders. You were wondering if he was inside or outside that three-point lane, but
Gilbert for Antoine. Pass a little bit low, has to pick it up and still drains it. Experience. Well, Daniels came down on someone's foot as Jamison scores. We'll show you a replay of that in a moment. Arenas for 3. Got it. And the Wizards have regained the lead by 1. Looking for contact, no call. Ball on the floor. And taken by Washington. Arenas gives it up for Jamison.
Wizards win. Boy, it really helps when you get those open looks. And Jameer Nelson a little slow in pulling up on Gilbert Arenas, and this time Gilbert has another look, but instead kicks it over to another open player, his teammate Antoine Jamison. He puts the three down. 6 quick points.
Field 9 of 18. 5. And he took 562 attempts last year.
Rebound.
Ruffin looking for Haywood. He's double teamed. Arenas, now he works free for an easy jumper and drills it. This gesture of sportsmanship. Last year averaged 25.5 points a game. That was 7th in the league.
Very close to being that.
And last night the Wizards shot 58% from the floor. Gilbert goes to the lane and draws the foul.
Well, he knows where that March 4th and 5th games against Toronto and the Clippers, but it wasn't actually scheduled that way. The game against Toronto in Baltimore Arena. Guys, back to you.
That's when I think we played about a dozen of our games over at the Civic Center,
right,
Baltimore Arena.
3rd in the league with 3.3 blocked shots a game. Arenas off a screen, good.
Boy, it was so nice to see the way he was shooting last night. They shoot their threes very efficiently.
Arenas pulls up over Parker and drops in another 2-point field goal. He's got 6 points.
Out at the top of the key.
Arenas again. Oh my. This one's a 3-pointer for Gilbert in his 5th year from Arizona. Kinnear and Dave Branch and our Comcast Sportsnet crew. Glad you're with us tonight. Wizards with this back-to-back. Arenas forced to take the jumper and hits.
You know how difficult that is.
From 3-point range?
From 3-point range. Through defenders, guys trying to draw charge, he just goes right by him.
He's 5 of 6 from the field. 3 of them are 3-pointers, and Gilbert Arenas answers with his 14th point of the game. And just over 6 assists. Arenas on the fadeaway. Great shot.
That's a tough shot. You see he had to lean into Bowen to get.
And he does.
Good job by Tom.
Arenas for the jumper. Got it. How good is Gilbert Arenas?
Very, very good.
Gilbert Arenas. Pressured by Parker. Arenas going all the way, throws it up and in. What a play.
That's a tough shot.
You know, they've got to work on their pick and roll defense because the Spurs, especially Ginobili and Parker, cut hard to the basket. But you know what?
Well, that's the thing. We talked about it. Against this team, you literally have to play defense every minute of the game because the moment you lax off, Wizards by 3. Arenas for the jumper. Got it, and the Wizards have their largest lead of 5. It's there. Arenas around Bowen, goes inside, throws it up and scores!
Man.
Sensational shot by Arenas. 26 points. He's missed only 1 shot in 11 attempts. The Wizards have their largest lead, and the fans are on their feet in the phone booth. 7-point Washington lead with 8:38 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Range 9 of 14.
Here's Arenas. Pulls up on Bowen and hits. Gilbert Arenas with 28 points.
29 minutes.
And 11 of 13 from the field.
Last night, Gilbert 32 points in 31 minutes.
2. Same 2 teams will play again, but not till April Fool's Day in San Antonio.
I mean, they move the ball around to the open guy.
Arenas, unbelievable. Didn't even dribble. 6 of 8 from the line. 3 assists in the game as well. No rebounds tonight.
That's time.
Most prolific 3-point shooter in NBA Finals history with 53 of them. Arenas gets the roll.
He's just amazing. Gracious. Nice move.
Yeah, he's amazing. Arenas, runner, got it! Three-pointer off the glass for Arenas.
Wow.
What has he not done tonight?
A running bank shot with the shot clock going off.
38 points for Gilbert Arenas, 18 in the third quarter. And he has been nothing short of spectacular. 1 quarter to go in our nation's capital as the Wizards try to knock off the defending world champions, led by Gilbert Arenas with
2 in a row the last time he got to the line.
5 for the game. He's 7 of 12. Became the first Wizard to average more than 25 points a game in a season since Bernard King in 1990-91 when he averaged in the play. Wizards by 12. 5.5 to go in regulation. Arenas for the jump shot. Got it. Three-pointer for Gilbert Arenas, who has 43 points in the game, 1 shy of tying his career high. And Gilbert Arenas comes out of the game to a standing ovation. 43 points, 1 shy of his career high. He missed only 5 shots in 20 attempts and had 6 assists.
Boy, what a performance he put on. And we're talking about one of the better defensive teams in the league.
Just by getting inside, he created that opportunity for Mo P.
Hayes again, and he is on fire here. Rebound, Washington.
The Raptors are getting some wide open looks, though. Doing a good job of finding shots.
Arenas with a pull-up. Wanted out for Toronto. And the Wizards go the other way. Arenas with a pull-up 3. Are you kidding me? Point Washington lead. We near the 6-minute mark here in D.C. Arenas gives it back to Jamison. The 18-footer is good. And they like this matchup. Jarvis Hayes against Mike James. It'll be interesting to see if he gets the ball back. Arenas elects to shoot. This is his 120th attempt already this year, Leo. 11th best in the association.
Well, you know what?
Seen Calderon. Gilbert Arenas, his 4th free throw attempt of the quarter. 80. And here come the Wizards. Underneath it, Arenas. To Jamison, a couple of all-stars a season ago, looking to go back to Houston and things fall into place. And if Jamison, LEV, having a drink of Gatorade.
Well, Chuck, you know, every once in a while you get lucky, but.
And how about that? Gilbert Arenas, he had
ball to the rim, the glass, whatever it may be, but look at his quickness. Just going right in. He's so strong and able to focus in on the...
A very good player, I should say. When the Clippers and Wizards both offered him that 10-year deal,
come in a little closer. Very defensive purposes.
And this is Arenas. Good. That'll help his confidence.
See the offensive rebounding now. Raptors are starting to get some offensive rebounds, and Hoffa just going up strong, using that body.
Here's Arenas coming off the screen. Bucket. See Leo, you and when you go on eBay, you can find Leo Robinson's a Syracuse Orange. Arenas with a laying off.
Single player, have a routine, something that helps you do what you're supposed to do with the free. So fine, Chris, with his passing.
Too easy with Arenas. And the pitch out, Jeffries. Arenas off the Jeffries screen to the rim and a score. And it's time for Bosch to take over. Chris, and the ball knocked out of his hands. Down the court, 8-0 run for Toronto.
You can see the look of confidence right now by Toronto. Tough move. Arenas is either trying to take chances or he's just completely staying off him and let him shoot the ball.
With 2:46 remaining.
Just got to keep Gilbert Arenas on the perimeter, Chuck. He just can't penetrate and do what he wants to do, but look at that. Wow.
With a 1-point advantage with 10 on the clock. Arenas over the shoulder. Jamison over Bosch. Jamison, Arenas. Gilbert Arenas, a big money player, shoots and scores.
On that, Gilbert Arenas is showing that there's just ice in his veins. Trying to lull Joey Graham to sleep a little bit. He has his hands down by his sides, and he quickly gets it up into a shooting pocket. Look where Joey's hands are. You got to keep at least one hand up right in the face of Gilbert.
Tonight, on the floor.
Really did so many great things offensively. Hit the jump shot coming down the floor. He hit the long three, can get it inside. Here's where I love his game, Chuck. He just gets into the paint seemingly effortlessly, and there's a big shot.
And Arenas. Giving it up. Jarvis Hayes, 3 ball. Here's Arenas.
Is he? And here's Gilbert Arenas before that. Even with Mo Peterson right up on him, you got to get a little help.
You get smothered. I'm just taking it. And here is Jamison from the corner, left unattended, and a wide open look.
Get another look at this play. Watch, see where the defender is. He's in the restricted area, and Mike James appears to have gotten his feet out, but he also appeared to move a little bit as he tried to take the charge. Good no call by the officials. Ooh, that angle shows a little bit different look there, Chuck.
Με το Miami ακόμη να μην έχει άστοχο σουτ 4 στα 4. Άρα να αστοχεί σπάνια από την γραμμή. Κάνω, βιολόγος. Ο Άρης νομίζω ότι θα τα βγάλει πέρα για 48 λεπτά με το ίδιο στυλ. Με πολλές μετακινήσεις, πάρα πολλές μετακινήσεις. Στο διαγωνισμό με τον Wade έχουν 4-4 και 2. Τώρα ο Ρένας κλασικές έτσι για τη Φλόριντα και λεμπίες και ρηχτά φορέματα. Και από τη στιγμή που η μπάλα δεν περνάει μόνο από τα χέρια του Αρένας πλέον στην επίθεση, αλλά από εκεί πέρα έχει 2 στα 15 σουτ του Αρένας. Για να δούμε. Εδώ δείτε τι έχει γίνει. Αυτή η φάση θέλει 4 διπλέ για να καταλάβουμε τι έχει συμβεί. Αλλά ο Αρένας, η διαφορά που είχε από το Miami απόψε 8 ποντί, 76-84. Άρνας βγάζει τις βολές, αλλά έχει 4 στα 20 σουτ. Κάποια στιγμή είχε 2 στα 10. Το Miami είχε χάσει 10 σουτ στη σειρά πριν από αυτό το καλάθι του Wade. 35 πόντους από τον Wade, ο Αρένας όμως έχει δει και είτε με τα καλάθια του νωρίτερα. 1 και 17 για το τέλος. Butler.
Here's Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert for the open jumper. Good.
Those threes, that was a little tip, that was a long shot. It wasn't. The same success of that team, yet they brought in 10 new players after winning 62 games last year.
Hard to believe. Gilbert Arenas hits the three. He's been on fire lately.
Certainly has. Making 50-40% shots.
Good position for the rebound. Arenas house on it. Antoine sets up for the jumper and knocks it down.
Here, they're so much more effective here at home, but they're still one of the better running teams in the league.
Nice passes. Well, Gilbert Arenas, who played his college basketball about 2 hours from here in Tucson, feeling right at home in Arizona. And Gilbert has only missed once in 6 tries, has 12 points to lead all scorers. Gilbert going all the way to lay it up and in. Jamison, long jumper for 3.
He's been awarded a foul.
He tied at 35. 9.5 to go first half. Gilbert underneath. Beautiful pass to Daniels.
Jones really feeling firing.
This guy's feeling it too. Gilbert Arenas is in his third. Cannot touch the offensive player. I've seen that called a million times. Butler's jumper is good. Arenas around the Jeffrey screen with 6 to shoot. Gilbert penetrate, puts it up and in. Looking for something, goes to Jamison on the baseline. Got it.
Concentration by Jones, though.
Gilbert spins, what a move, and that's off the glass and goaltending. As Jamison shoots from the baseline and misses. Right there is Jeffries for the rebound. He's being tugged at, finds Arenas for 3, and Gilbert knocks down his 4th three-point back out. And now he's watching Gilbert very carefully. Gilbert said, I haven't said anything the whole game, but now I'm saying something. Gilbert Arenas another by 4. This matches their largest lead. Jamison short, Gilbert good. Arenas off the screen, fading away, drills it in. Arenas knocked it away. Up ahead to the Butler scores.
That's Gilbert that comes over the back, knocks it loose, and then the lob pass to Ron Butler goes up strong. And here in Phoenix, Washington up by 1, 78-77. They've got a terrific game going from Gilbert Arenas, who continues to bomb shots from three-point range. He's 5 of 7 for the game.
Gilbert take all the clock. Now he fires the long jumper. Good steal by Butler. Chucky the other way. He'll pull up for the jumper. Good for 3. Regulation. What a game this has been.
It really has. Chucky with 2 3-pointers. I said before when he came in, he only entered the game in the 4th quarter, but he certainly come ready and prepared to play.
Arenas got the steal, pops the jumper, good! Gilbert has 36 points.
He starts at off guard, but he's almost 6'10". Haywood setting up Arenas. His former teammate Foyle and Gilbert one
and all from the perimeter.
Team's above 50%. Arenas the mid-range pull.
Tried to stay with him, and he had to accept the challenge inside as Varian Davis had a step this ball.
Straight time, 6 straight Washington points. It was a 2-for-1 situation. Gilbert fading from the foul line and 4. They played 44 minutes each in the win over Orlando on Monday.
Look at that change of direction from harass Gilbert Arenas defensively.
Gilbert Arenas on the box. Foyle is there, and big boards in the first half.
And players like hustle plays. It inspires everybody.
Clear side for Arenas. He blows into the lane and he'll get
pass. Freed up his feet with nowhere to go. This ball is in. How does he get loose there on a high screen?
Arenas again with a clear side. Foyle there and comes up with it. Arenas 100 miles an hour, draws the foul, puts it up and in.
He makes it pretty good because Arenas has that quickness advantage.
Gilbert missing the 3. Quicker span to the ball. In on defense, another foul, another free throw.
I'm beginning to think no matter how either team finishes this quarter, it's going to come down to the wire in the 4th here in this 4th quarter.
Arenas swing jumper. Time's wasted right now, midway through the 4th. Arenas had the double. Now
He has great eyes. I love that on the drive of the game. Gilbert Arenas answers. He does not extend too far because he can blow by you.
Clock at 5. Arenas down the lane looking for contact. And
year-old Jack Nees. Gilbert will pop the jumper and hit. 2-point field goal for Gilbert Arenas, who averages 28.3 points a game, 4th in the NBA.
Gilbert 4th in the league in scoring, and I like the fact getting to the line there early on. The ball to fill that void and gets the assist from Gilbert Arenas. But Curry is a player that picks up fouls rather quickly, so he already
and have lost 9 straight games on the road. Their last win was 3 games ago against Toronto. That's okay.
But they went on a winning spree.
A little short. Was it 5?
Yeah, well, they won a game before that. Remember, they beat Phoenix in that double overtime.
That's right. Gilbert for three. Gilbert Arenas, that's 119 on the season. He's already 4 for 4 from the line tonight. Gilbert played 47 minutes. Third game played this year and 53 starts.
See Washington perfect from the line. And they stay that way.
And Butler chases it down. The ever-hustling Caron Butler for Arenas. Fires the long J. Got it. His second three-pointer of the night. And the
team's third foul.
And Arenas the steal on the inbounds.
Boy, both he and Caron do that well. Come over the backside.
16 points a game. Great pass. What a play. Caron Butler was right on the money.
I said before,
and Gilbert Arenas, with an even 4 minutes to go in the quarter, has 18 points.
Nice backdoor there. Beautifully set up by Caron Butler, running without the...
Cuts the lead to 10. How about Arenas?
41.
His third three-pointer of the quarter. Tough pass for Gilbert. What a pass! I don't know how he threaded that.
It was a very clogged up middle.
Called it on Channing Frye, his second. Gilbert still Frye. .25 on Frye. Wizards have not missed from the line tonight, and Gilbert in the month of February averaging over 9. Gilbert in his 5th year from Arizona, where he played 2 seasons. 3rd year with the Wizards.
I think Gilbert has picked up the...
Had it stripped away by Arenas. Gilbert for the long jumper. Got it. Three-pointer for Gilbert Arenas. His 4th of the game.
30 points.
Gilbert the jumper. Got another one. Three-pointer. His 5th career high, 23 points in the first quarter. That was a career for any quarter for Gilbert. He has 33 points on just 11 field goal attempts. He is averaging 3 points per shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, 9 for 11, 10 for 10, 5 of those shots, 3-pointers. That's what will allow you to have that high efficiency mark. Gilbert Arenas following up a superb shooting performance from the outside last night, having another one.
6-2 by New York. Gilbert will try to knock one down and gets the bounce. 35 points for Arenas. Dunk competition is in street clothes. Didn't play last night either. Arenas, he's got another 3. That's his 6th of the game. Again,
whether you're player, coach, or management knows that if things don't go right, they will be calling for your head. The end of the season for them, going to see them on the road a lot.
Gilbert hits the fadeaway and he just can't miss. 41 points for 82-57 Washington with 4:08 to play in the 3rd quarter. Gilbert will try another 3. How do you like that? 7 3-pointers in the game for Gilbert Arenas, who is on fire. He's missed 2 shots in 15 attempts.
Now he has a couple of free throws.
And that illustrates what you talked about earlier. Not the past, he would have settled for that long jumper.
And you always want to keep your opponents guessing, so you mix it up every chance you can.
He got the sure thing, which is 2 free throws, and is 1 shy of his career high of 47. Right now, Gilbert Arenas 1 point shy of his career high. He's got 46 points, including 7 3-pointers. And in games where he has scored 40 or more points, the Wizards have a record of just 3 and 4. But it looks like that may be evened up tonight, as the Wizards go into the 4th quarter with a 93-66 lead. New York never led in this game either. And surprise, surprise, our Chevy Chase Bank player of the game, Gil Arenas, 46 points, 1 point shy of his career high.
變咗最好嘅進攻球隊，但係如果講防守嘅投入感啦、能力咧，肯定唔及公牛隊嘅。Gilbert Arenas 帶去底線嗰度啦，阿連拿斯個急停跳射見攻嗰兩個5號位球員，其實理論上都應該係打4號位嘅，施域尼同埋伊頓譚馬士啊。好，呢邊做一個 pick 之後，交翻過嚟俾 Jeffries 謝夫利斯遠射見先。如果即係計翻舊年呢兩隊波喺季後賽打圈碰頭啦，其實華盛頓喺對上嗰5場作客芝加哥啦，輸咗4場㗎。咁睇翻啦，華盛頓Gilbert Arenas 點解着0號啦？因為咧佢嗰陣時讀亞利桑那大學啦，好多人覺得佢入咗 NBA 之後啦，佢會係一個大板凳球員啊。咁同埋進攻嗰陣時咧，佢哋唔係咁多 one on one 出色嘅球員嚟嘅，其實嚴格上嚟講，所以佢哋好多時靠打防守打得好，爭取一啲快攻機會。佢出咗嚟之後咧，喺籃板方面咧，雖然喺進攻方面冇乜貢獻，但係咧搶籃板方面咧，幫咗咧就芝加哥好多。哇！呢一個第一步快到，啲波好多時即係拋物線幾高啊！啱咧就係俾佢個手感都幾好添，俾佢逼入。這個劈之後，阿連拿斯想即刻有回應，佢都有少少暈啊！呢球波都係3分波嚟嘅。睇翻頭先啦，阿連拿斯球喺外線鏟籃啦，2分。詹美臣左邊角落頭冇人，轉翻過嚟右路，亨利自首啊！阿連拿斯唔係啊嘛，更路奧遠射唔足。耶夫利斯跑翻後邊，哇！立着咗啦，一攞波咧即刻毫不猶豫，紅色嘅射球啦，咁個拋物線相當高嘅。亨利自都殺到埋嚟㗎啦，咁啊但係。睇第一節剩餘嘅賽事仲有2分40幾秒，咁過翻嚟右路啊 ，Jameson 咁跟住中間阿連拿斯假動作 jab step， 然後彈後跳射，哇！呢個睇個控作，兩隊都係冇乜內線，即係實力可言㗎啦。巫師隊咧擺到佢即係球場好多個位置都可以攞到分，直情去到3分線都入到添。即係2球啦。哇！又係阿連拿斯，麥丹奴斯咧加翻過嚟，阿連拿斯我對住亨列治。哇！呢啲波俾佢入到啦，場嘅比數而家係39比34，華盛頓巫師領先芝加哥公牛，阿連拿斯已經係射入咗21分。兩隊嘅教練以前咧都係1號位，呢個波交出咗，阿連拿斯攞住，佢需要減翻10磅10零磅左右啦，令佢自己嘅腳步靈活翻少少。咁我頭先見到佢都跳唔起啊！阿連拿斯引咗2個夾擊㗎啦，咁但係照射。而家咧華盛頓領先緊6分，56比50啊！第3節咧正式開始㗎啦。詹美臣將個波遞翻俾呢個 Arenas， 鏟埋內線攞板，有 and one， 完全係拍唔住。阿連拿斯嘅嗱，這個 pick 呢個咧就係亨列治啊嘛，這個 pick 咧擺脫咗亨列治啦，盧茲安尼跟翻住咧阿連拿斯入嚟嘅，咁但係咧佢完全咧係俾唔到任何嘅威脅。呢個咧就係阿連拿斯射罰球嗰陣時嘅而家嘅動作啊，將個波喺身邊咧後邊轉幾轉先，跟住落翻少少後旋，然後咧射幾時啦，即係對於對手嚟講，命中率都相當高，83%。佢啱入聯盟嗰陣時，變咗咧。如果呢段時間阿連拿斯嘅小腿有傷而影響咗佢，令佢喺射波嘅決定，好多時候只係集中喺外圍。卡倫賓拿右手指公啊！佢話咧下一場波應該有咗之後啦，我覺得有一樣嘢呢個教練仲未做得好，要提高翻呢班球員打防守嗰種投入感啊！Arenas 急停搞掂，佢入咗11，入咗佢第5個3分球啊！阿連拿斯暫時已經攞32分㗎啦。
Rebounds, over 1,500 assists. In the beginning of this league to today, only Oscar Robertson has been able. He plays 25 minutes a game, and he's capable of doing that. You're right.
Marshall has struggled at times this year from three-point range, but puts it up durably. James having an outstanding first half. Arenas, Washington.
They get one here now.
And Wizards will come the other way. Arenas, tough shot off the glass. Cavaliers, as we mentioned, won their last 11 home games of the regular season.
Cleveland by being bigger. They have to beat Cleveland by being quicker. They're going to try to force him to make jumpers.
Arenas. Shot doesn't go. 2 of 6 to start the game.
And Jeff, to further your point, when he caught the pass, he said that bothered him a little bit in game 1.
Arenas on his 3rd team in his 4th season out of Kansas. Started with Memphis, traded to Orlando for Mike Miller, and then sent up here along with...
Every shot in the half court is contested, so when you do get one, that's a breakaway. Make it count.
Run. Arenas jumped on the floor. Jamison ahead to Arenas. Arenas. But yet, every time that he has here in the court, he's picked up a foul.
Yeah, he really has, because now he is trying to force it, but Jefferson...
James saves it, but right to him.
To give them easy opportunities at the second turnovers. That was deflected by Butler.
First one by LeBron. Here is Arenas. Laughed. They laughed. And Jeff Van Gundy was doing the game on TNT. Maybe to protect themselves. Deep trip-point
lead for the Wizards.
Yeah, Larry is 2 of 7, returning to play a playoff game for a Washington team that he played for with Arenas last year. 4 to shoot. Arenas has to take it. Ron Butler, but he really challenged him a fundraiser coming up in the offseason. Arenas. 30 for James. Arenas referring to that first Saturday in April when Wade and LeBron put on a show in Cleveland that James got the best of. Wizards to give him a rebounding presence.
Well, they go small, and, Ruffin is an energy guy. He gets the extra possession.
He banged it 8 times in the opener. Arenas crossover to the rack. Ball situation. 5 seconds for difference. Here's Arenas.
And the Cavaliers control the offensive glass finally. Arenas able to gather it in. Here comes Arenas. Puts the speed on.
Expected because that's his instinct. That's what he wants to do, his first inclination. And Ilgauskas knows that, ends up with the feed.
There's Arenas, 9 of his 16 in the third. Snow lost it. Arenas finding room for 3.
To play some defense. I thought he let them off the hook a little bit in that third quarter.
And that's another franchise record for LeBron James. That's his 6th 3. Arenas, Jeffries, Daniels in a 3-guard set along with Ruffin and Jamison. Wizards with the ball. They lead by 2. Arenas pulls it back.
Yeah. The twisting land at the buzzer. Bounces on the rim about 4 times. A totally different team now.
There's Arenas. Yes! Wizards in possession. They lead by 6. Arenas for 3.
Game 5. Arenas around Gooden. Game 1 had 14 points. Since that time, he's really struggled with his shot. Arenas.
It really is a difficult rotation. Hughes got a wide open shot.
Up by 3.
Always fouled. On the other end, they never foul. That's just how players think.
Have you ever said good call?
Absolutely.
No.
I think that, no. But I think how you deal with the referees.
Arenas. Quick 15 minutes. The big 3. And 32 of the 30 Arenas in between points. That's 21. 6-point lead for Cleveland. 4 minutes into the second half of Game 5. Arenas driving. Quick in pace. Here's Arenas. Providence College. Butler. Ruffin on the floor. Here's Arenas up to
Kobe or LeBron?
It's a good question.
I'm not trying to quiz you. I'm just interested.
I voted for Kobe. And I put LeBron second. And now
by Washington going to Butler in the post against Snow.
Arenas. Hughes makes a move. Strip. Scoot back up. Ruffin got a piece of it. Taken away by Arenas. Arenas attacking.
Coming off that terrific game where he had 45, a franchise record in Game 5, including the game winner. Arenas. As there's Arenas guarded by his good friend and former teammate Larry Hughes. Oh, quick move, can't finish. Good lost at Arenas right there on the front. Snow misses.
Look up.
Wizards like to run during the regular season, 3rd highest scoring team in the league.
4 turnovers a game. But in the losses, LeBron is right up there at 8 turnovers. Now, this is going to be a critical tonight.
Daniels. Arenas passes up on the three, goes hard to the basket.
Now, and Washington cannot go to sleep here now. They've got to get back. Whoa.
That's what sometimes happens with the Wizards. Sometimes their shot selection can get a little crazy. Arenas hard inside.
Coming in here because after games 3 and 4, we knew it was tough then, and we tend to respond well when we learn lessons like that. Mike?
The Cavs have already shown they can win here in the playoffs, taking game 3.
See what happens. Bench points, Cleveland with 24, 9 for one.
Won't go down, but Augustus the rebound. Hughes, his shots have been off from the perimeter tonight.
Mike, we have seen 3 terrible air balls tonight.
They were a little nervous earlier. There's still so much time remaining.
Well, in the one area, the offensive rebounding, Washington has been able to come back and scrap it, Mike. They're making things happen with their quickness. They miss a shot, they're getting to the loose balls.
Arenas from...
You make it? Okay, now you still have to miss it and get the ball back.
Looking to inbound, Arenas puts up the three. Bang! Gilbert Arenas ties.
Yeah, Jameson is smarting here. I think he has something wrong with his leg.
佢嗰個位都唔見咗人啊，得張凳喺度啫嘛。咁啊頭先嗰個唔係 N1 嚟啦，頭先我射兩個罰球啊，韋伯。好啦，呢邊咧打 pick and roll， 阿連拿斯咁啊，成個人要俾多啲注意力喺防守方面，但係咧球季打咗1個月啦。你睇到啦，阿連拿斯啦，佢喺主場啊。主場2.7秒左右啦，咁啊費城咧就領先緊12分㗎。伊古達拿話：我啊，
哇！呢個波入咗，但係唔知計唔計啦，可能要睇翻個慢鏡先知啊。
揼㗎，嗱睇下2.7秒，呢一個或者會睇得清楚啲喎。
應該計啦。
係啦，哇！博大霧成功喎，阿連拿斯打到尾班船啦。咁相信啊，可能啊，或者同丹佛金塊咧會再次傾翻都未定。
但係如果你而家以丹佛金塊咁樣嘅成績打到咁樣，我相信傾翻嘅機會亦都未。因為
隊中嘅1哥啦，係咪應該話嘗試令到其他更多隊友參與啊？咁令到其他隊友更加能夠發揮，咁揾人啊，希望可以同佢個 style 咧擦出火花嘅。但係咁多年嚟啦，最成功嗰一屆係乜嘢咧？晒6球，卡朗畢拿咧炒晒4球，呢2個隊中主力啦。
點啦？咁啊喺呢一度咧喺半場陣地戰方面咧配合到佢。
哎呀，咁啊2罰都炒晒㗎，咁啊。阿連拿斯係咪又博大冇成功？有博到！呢個又真係開玩笑啊！呢球波冇頭先嗰球咁遠，但係都好遠㗎。呢球波都30幾尺啦，唔係啊嘛！哎呀 ，Kevin 阿里奧利竟然啊，呢 Kevin 哥做得好靚，但係喺林芳面前咧炒粉拉咗啦。
係啊，俾奧利即係咁容易就揾到個冇起手機會啊！
我覺得阿連拿斯佢好多時啊個心態就係啦，佢會將哇唔係啊嘛，又入分。
哇死啦！你攞20分，人哋又攞19分，即係你都唔會話，即係雖然你攞分係多咁，但係失分同樣都係咁多嘅時候咧，就冇乜着數對球隊嚟講。即係佢知道唔係踩得好勁啊，同埋佢嗰個目標就係入完波啦。你見到佢啦，嗰個眼神就係話我要盡快回場啊，要防守啊！哇！呢個心態其實絕對係啱㗎，真係啱。
上一個廣告同呢個廣告之間啊，華盛頓打呢個10對2嘅小高潮啊！而家咧係跟得好貼，第一選擇咧做唔到出嚟，再想埋佢製造機會，今次切入分球啊，嗌交失波啦！後邊指揮下交通都應該嘅。機會特走上嚟，高位同阿連拿斯做個拼，哇！俾佢咧過得靚啊！佢兩個夢人牆爭啲都係封住㗎啦，咁啊呢度俾佢過埋，
交得靚啦，咁啊再加埋啦，今日咧喺內線嘅防守方面咧，其實費城真係唔係打得咁好嘅。呢個波，
即係頭先都係少度啦，俾個史提芬亨特隨手係上到。
阿連拿斯好輕鬆啊！呢個波入得，
然後仲要喺籃底有人搶到籃板啊，先可以爭取到咧就好多。所以即係對於個費城嘅球迷咧，即係波嗰陣時咧，個感覺係好好嘅，因為費城咧我本身唔係費城長大啦，但係我喺紐約長大，所以咧對呢度人咁喺紐約附近，所以嗰啲心態唔係咁好嘅環境之下咧係比賽。我哋廣告之前咧睇下阿連拿斯嘅遠射。
Tough shot.
Almost a beauty by Radmanovich as it wouldn't go down. Now Gilbert Arenas to the hole. He can get there, can he? Gilbert Arenas on the attack. 7-4 Washington early. And it was touched, deflected, smart save. That was going to be Lakers basketball.
You always should know where you are, obviously, and if you just look up, you'll be able to find it.
He is a scoring machine. Gilbert Arenas comes into the game averaging as the Lakers pulled away in the second overtime. So it's a 6-0 run for the Lakers, and the Lakers have the lead. Not for long, though. Gilbert Arenas puts him back up. Gilbert Arenas, how strong is he? Man.
It's not a matter how strong he is, it's how good is he. He is good.
He's so dangerous.
See the double team, that frees up people.
Arenas puts it inside for the open man.
Don't
and
double
it didn't
team
recover to Antoine Jameson, former first-round pick that played for the Warriors. And burns him from the outside. So he got the board, he got the bucket, and quickly, Jameson into double figures with 10. They only have two guys that have scored. Jameson's got 10 and Arenas has 8. But that's not unusual.
And they got two others that are just chomping at the bit.
Lottie 4 of 7 for the field with a couple of three-pointers. And once again, on the attack, the Wizards. This time, they're 3 scores, while all 5 starters for the Lakers have scored. Off the dribble, Gilbert Arenas rattles it home. It is a three-pointer. Final shot coming up for the Lakers. Jordan Farmar going to shoot it. Got it. And it's going to be real short as Gilbert Arenas was right in his chest. On the crossover, the reach on Smush. And
technical foul on Brian Cook.
Yep, once again.
Offense.
Gilbert Arenas. It'll be a reach.
Because if Jameson's not there, there's nothing he can do with that one.
Arenas setting up, and what a catch by Haywood. It'll be Stevenson from Arenas. And if they get other sources, guys like Deshaun Stevenson, who averages 8-9 a game. Gilbert, I talked about being a gunner. He gets inside and slices it home with a little English.
Really played into their hands, didn't really push the issue.
Gilbert Arenas doesn't need much space, does he? Boy, what a release.
Doesn't need any space.
Ron Butler weaving his way to the rack. Man, got underneath Kwame. Boy, that was patience. He didn't rush it, did he? So you get a whistle. Gilbert Arenas, and Bynum blocked it away. He can't believe it. Well, if you can take it that deep, so can I. But he didn't go with it. Farmar holds him up, and he's got free throws.
Stop letting you hear about it.
So it stays a 7-point lead. Gilbert Arenas with space. Donovich almost gets it away. He's made his last 6. Boy. Arenas, now, Gilbert Arenas has had problems on the road this year. Bynum kept it alive, but it's tapped away. 2 teammates really did take it away. Opposite end. Guess who? Gilbert Arenas up to 34. Arenas had it closed, but it made no difference. Arenas could seriously get up there, and he was falling away anyway. So 19th in field goal percentage defense on the pick and roll. Arenas to the hole, and they'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, he has absolutely put it up and put it in against the Lakers. In 37 minutes, he's got 38 points. And it doesn't matter where he's shooting it and who's in front of him.
Crowd is alive at Staples Center. 110-104. Arenas trying to get to the hole, and he's got a couple. Brendan Haywood caught in the air, found Gilbert Arenas, and he'll go to the line as Kobe got him on the way by, they say. And an opportunity for a 3-point play as Arenas is up to 41 points.
That was some shot by Gilbert.
Inside of 4 to play. Most important for now for the Lakers. And good look for Caron Butler. It's back to a dozen. So they got it down, as I said. So Radmanovich gets him on the way by. 124-120. Now can you get the steal? Arenas splits the double. Don't foul him.
That's just a long time.
It starts with Mo Evans. Pressure on the ball. It goes to Gilbert Arenas. Who else? 4 seconds to play. Will we go to overtime? Arenas, the jumper over Kobe. And we go to overtime. The Lakers will take it. After trailing by as many as 17 for the second time this weekend, it is an extra. Now they come out quickly. And Gilbert Arenas grab. He'll go to the line, shoots 2. A break for the Lakers. Lakers' first lead since the opening 12 minutes of play. And again, I told you, it didn't last long the last time, did it? What was it, 10-9? Yes. Trying to get inside. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2 more. Didn't go for it. And Luke gambling. And it's a foul.
Isolate like this.
There he goes. Radmanovic tries to get there, but it's too late. A 1-point lead. There goes Arenas, and he's got a 3-point opportunity. Andrew Bynum came over late. He created the contact. Smart play. Back to a 3-point lead, and Gilbert Arenas can make it a 2-possession game with a minute running to leave. It's Arenas for 3. Boy, what a night for Gilbert. Gilbert Arenas to 58 points. So that's a franchise record. He has topped the total of Earl Monroe. Jumps it across. Good look for Radmanovic. That might do it. That will do it. Caron Butler, nobody back for the Lakers. Will slam it home.
Well, see, they were in a foul situation even if they make a 3, so...
Got a foul, and he does.
And there's 60.
Kwame coming back into the game for rebounding purposes.
What rebound? The late Will Chamberlain.
He got it. He's got 60. Farmar at the buzzer. And it's over in overtime. It's a 6-point win on a career night for the Washington Wizards. LA native Gilbert Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas put on quite...
Ralentizar un poco más el tempo, jugar más juego interior. Mira, primer error, primera pérdida.
Campo atrás, vamos a ver por qué
Pues
no
lo
defienden
recupera.
ese balón y lo recupera Gilbert Arenas, que se la juega de 3 y mete los primeros 3. Pues sí, está claro. Buen tapón ahí de Haywood sobre Kenny Thomas. Y la penetración de Gilbert, 5 espectacular, con medias anotadoras superiores a los 24 puntos. Don Almonds.
Lo que me está sorprendiendo, Guillermo, es que se encuentra más cómodo a este tempo rápido de partido, queriendo forzar desde ahí.
El tiro de Arenas fallado. Recupera el propio Gilbert Arenas. Saca fuera. Ha perdido ahí Duby. El contraataque de los Wizards. Y la canasta. Esta primera parte. El juego ahora se ha ralentizado en los últimos minutos. Bien ahí Haynes. Problemas para los Wizards, que deben reaccionar sobre todo de la mano de este hombre Gilbert Arenas, que la mete.
Defensivo que están teniendo en las últimas jugadas, con esta defensa zonal que está siguiendo perfectamente los cortes y está siendo...
Y desconcentrar al jugador de los Wizards, que anota Mons, llevando en su equipo en volandas hacia el triunfo momentáneo. Juega Gilbert Arenas y el triple. Algún problema físico de algún tipo, porque ya es raro que no haya jugado nada. Bien, y esta segunda parte está comenzando solo. Juega Stevenson, defendido por Bibi. Buena Caston. Mejor hoy Jamison que Arenas, que precisamente conduce el ataque, aunque es Jamison el que se la juega de 3.
San Luis, pero que entre Gilbert Nauer en ese grupo.
Pues sí, que la siguiente la busca de 2 y le está dando mejor las penetraciones que los tiros de 3. Brendan Haywood la mete para abajo. Brad Miller. Vamos a ver la repetición de la jugada anterior. Pase, buen pase de Arenas. Y Haywood, que no tiene ningún...
Era la única manera de poder anotar.
Buenos porcentajes para Salmons, que sitúa a su equipo a 2 puntitos. Y ahora qué canas. No encuentra la tecla. Juega Gilbert Arenas. Se la juega de 3. Arenas, canasta. Salmons, Abdul Rahim para Mike Bibby. Cerrado. Le cayó el tapón. Estaba muy forzado. Llegará una protesta. Ahora los empiezan a subir. Ahora corrigen el marcador. Y canasta
por parte de Washington. Y es que no está nada a gusto ahora Sacramento, porque lleva todo el tercer cuarto que apenas corre. Y sí corre Washington a base de esto.
Fíjate qué balón ha robado ahí Gilbert Arenas. Uno de los mayores ladrones en el con buenas anotaciones.
Si un señor te anota 5
Jamison,
como lleva Jamison.
29. Está Butler con 17. Mira. Los Kings. Juega Salmons. Doblaba el balón para Corliss Williamson. Ha perdido Sacramento. Pero Butler, Gilbert Arenas y canasta.
Con ese muy buen pase, ahora penetrando Gilbert Arenas. El caso es que pues tiros libres. Por cierto, ese partido que están anunciando, el debut de Allen Iverson, cambiar el partido que tenían programado para el 4 de enero y pues recibiremos que...
Se quedó suspendido en el aire, vamos a verlo ahí.
Pues mira, con lo bien que le iba a la zona.
Fíjate, pese al palo que le mete Salmons, cómo consigue levantar ese balón y que termine dentro del aro.
Otro gran rectificador.
Todo el codo le ha dado.
Y Walton también coincidió con los primeros y incluso luego estaba más antiguo, creo que.
Tiros libres para Gilbert Arenas. Desde el primer...
Washington, ahí vemos.
El Monroe,
Arenas,
que tenía el récord.
Claro. Podía entrar y mira y acercar, pero no es la manera.
No tiene un plan de juego y ahora tampoco defiende. Martin en el rebote falla. Oh, qué pena.
Están derrotados.
Están derrotados, es efectivamente canasta de Gilbert.
They started out 0-8. Since then, they've won 5 of 6 on the road. Caron Butler will take the first jumper and hit it. And Eddie awarded the starting job to Etan Thomas, but he got hurt. Gilbert drives, kicks it out to Butler, and he is 4 for 4 to start. Matt Carroll. Wizards by 4. Gilbert for Jamison. His first shot is a perfect.
To get that inside lane, and Jameson had a couple of baskets inside too.
That's defense again, leading 23-14. Arenas drives, fading jump shot, perfect. Gilbert Arenas.
He is in a groove that offensively he can do just about whatever he wants to do out there.
Well, let's see if he does that. He does.
Got the jump shot and then came back with the 3. So 6 points in a matter of 30 seconds.
There's the first field goal you just talked about. Then he steals the ensuing pass in.
It's a great look at Gilbert. You can see his eyes on the ball the whole time and then pulls up for the
28-14. Arenas again. For Jamison, his running jumper good. And then came to Washington has taken 17 shots and missed just 3.
Going to be
wasn't there.
Top 10.
I couldn't believe it. I watched 2. Or you could just watch Sports Night on Comcast Sportsnet. I know they showed it. 8-8. Walter Herman is in the game. He's rookie from Argentina. Here's Gilbert. Wizards wearing their white jerseys tonight. Arenas for in the first quarter. Arenas drives, lays it up and in. Beautiful bounce for Jamison. Felton splits defenders, gets it back, knocked away beautifully. Up ahead to Stevenson, and he'll have an easy slam. He is tough guy. Bickerstaff went over to Orlando's Poole, who's in for play.
Well, the fourth quarter to come back and tie that thing up. Yeah, Washington had a big lead.
So we start here as Caron Butler has his
transition.
Last night he was 10 for 10 from the line. Tonight he's 8 for 10.
Haywood saddled with 4 fouls.
Emeka Okafor has 3 for Charlotte. Gilbert
did not run Morrison back and allowed him to turn the corner.
Arenas penetrates off the glass.
So 32 for him, 11 rebounds.
Arenas blocking foul, score the field.
Said that he did not clear that restricted area. And once again, looked like his feet were off the line, but elevated over the line. Gilbert with great concentration drops this. These guys are great shooters, but no team can shoot 70, continue to shoot 70.
Something they haven't had much opportunity to do this season, winning 7 games. Gilbert for the long jumper, good. That nearly lost it. Trail by 2. Arenas with 29 points. Nice pass, Daniels, who lays it in. Charlotte points with Brevin Knight and Sean May both out of tonight's lineup. Gilbert fires the 3 and hits. Arenas with 5 to shoot. Pulls up for the jumper. Pretty as you put. Gilbert 9 of 16 from the field, 12 of 14 from the line, 8 assists, 35 points. Gerald Wallace, 3 away from matching his career high. Jamison thought about it, now drives inside, short jumper good.
They're going to count it.
Back door, Arenas lays it in.
Set it up nice.
And we've got a timeout with the Wizards leading by 4.
Extremely active at both ends tonight.
Wizards have won 5 of 6. They come off a win Wednesday night in Charlotte, 114-107, and Gilbert Arenas pops in his first jumper.
Boy, Gilbert's been doing a much better job rebounding lately from that guard position. Of course, he's been doing everything right.
Good defense on him for Jamison's jumper. Good three-pointer for Antoine. He makes up for the 2 missed free throws.
Quick start right now. They're 3 of 11 from the field. They've had good quality shots.
Magic, that's goaltending, have their largest lead. Now it's down to 5.
You know, the 2 defenders by Gilbert Arenas. Watch him see that spacing. Darko Milicic not getting there in time and leaving that opening, and the goaltending by Dwight Howard. Really giving those big men easy baskets, easy dunks.
Gilbert pulls up for the jumper and hits. A high 35 points a game. And he's looking to do that for the first player to do it in a Washington uniform since Walt Bellamy. And Nelson is 3 for 4, has 6 points. Gilbert draws contact, score the field goal. And Arenas, and he will have a chance to cut this lead when we come back.
Attempts and shot attempts that they allow, and as I said, they allow the fewest attempts, 74 per game. So that
Butler catches, shoots, and scores.
Good skip pass.
All right, how about Caron Butler?
That's a good guess.
League last year, they are again this year, and even bigger numbers this season.
I don't think he got hit. I think he was trying to change his shot.
Nice pass.
Yeah.
Points in the paint.
Good percentage of their points that way.
Magic by 6. And the steal for Daniels. Season was at the end of the 78-79 year when Washington finished percentage points ahead of Orlando because they've got 1 less loss.
Not only becoming one of the...
There's no truth to the rumor that Grant looked at him and said...
to his side, so I think Grant may have a very good argument.
You know, the Magic have hit 5 of 7 3-point jumpers. Nicely done by Jarvis Hayes.
Well, that's one of those goals that you really like to see in centers.
Gilbert for the long jumper, good. 3-pointer for Gilbert Arenas.
In the second half.
You could see that on that first possession where they ran the Princeton offense and moved it around nicely, but Jamison missed the short hook shot.
Gilbert comes away with his second steal.
Stevenson cans the jumper and cuts the lead to 2. But I think Scott realized that Gilbert was trying to shoot.
Made and field goals made.
Gets them both. Late third quarter. Jamison open for the jump shot. Good. Wow. That's 5-point Wizards lead, led by as many as 7. Arenas needs help. Stevenson for the long jumper. Good!
Wow.
3-pointer for Deshaun Stevenson. And 5 assists with a couple of steals in that game, and he's playing well tonight off the bench. So is Caron Butler in a starting role.
In the game.
Ariza called for his 3rd personal. Eddie Jordan trying to lobby for a shooting foul, didn't get it. Gilbert crossover. How about that shot? Magic have also led by 9 in the first half. Gilbert penetrates left-handed.
Oh, what a move. Just leaving behind.
Arenas is not far off a triple-double. He is perfect from the...
Ariza has probably about another 12, 13 points to beat Gervin.
He's got 18 in the game. The last 6. Score the field goal for Gilbert, and he'll go to the line.
To get that shot off, watch him move the ball around. And you're talking about this is over a 7-footer. Gets the contact, hangs in the air, moves it back, gets the glass, and completes the 3-point play. The ball nearly as well, but they've gotten back to their shooting ways. Only 7 of 22.
Wizards by 2, 5:55 to go. Gilbert penetrates, lays it up and in.
Not to be denied.
18 to go here in Washington, and the Wizards with a 2-point lead. Teams with at least 106 points. And the last
going to their strength. Washington trying to free up Gilbert Arenas. They're double and triple teaming him. Same thing on the other side.
This guy's been clutch all season long.
邊啦，平均得分最高嘅3人組合嚟㗎。好啦，咁我哋今日咧見到咧，巫師隊咧又係着住佢哋嗰個銀色球衣㗎。咁啊，阿連拿斯一攞得波即刻踩埋籃底，不過我以為球證吹咗佢太波撞人，一開波佢等都唔等，就係幾犀利，一攞波即刻踩埋籃底。
貼波贏咗嗰邊咧，其實咧就係贊特，因為開得唔好，喺呢段時間咧追翻上嚟嘅關鍵嚟嘅。
出閘咧，其實就同有啲佢哋嗰個注意力去打足成場比賽，因為咧有時對住牌面睇上嚟好似爭幾遠嘅球隊啦，有時可能個心情咧會放鬆翻少少都未定嘅。咁啊呢度咧10-6啊，仍然都係咧華盛頓咧係領先4分嘅。咁啊開始咧擺一個咧陷阱防守啊，左邊45度角位尖尾真係想話笠俾阿贊特拿，贊特拿俾人腰前防守，跟住咧靈學密探唔要個波啊，咁啊交翻俾阿 Caron Butler， 搞掂卡朗畢拿。
個內線實力咧就唔係特別好強嘅得分能力。好啦，呢一度咧入翻個3分球啊！哇，阿連拿斯快到啊，又一個3分球，即刻回翻過嚟。
感覺上咧就巫師隊打得係幾輕鬆下㗎。喺廣告之前咧睇埋阿連拿斯呢個跳射啊！今年啊，如果黃蜂隊嘅對手啦係攞至少100分嘅話啦，黃蜂隊係未贏過㗎。
但係就佢哋真係防守真係完全冇乜投入感㗎喎嚇，俾到對方攞到籃底下邊咩位咩好啲啊，搶防守籃板搶翻好啲嘅話，其實而家已經10分過外嘅距離。
即係咁啦，
到咁準啊！聽日咧，因為佢哋仲要對住聖安東尼奧馬刺隊，即係話如果今日咧佢哋一路 lead 住嚟打嘅話咧，可能咧就會撳住啦，就會唔
先啊製造啲機會。咁佢射波咧都係單手箍住個波咧做一個勾手喎。其實就命中率真係唔係好高啊，不過啱球咧入咗咁解。詹美神嚟嘅
場咧對馬刺隊，咁啊今日咧對住紐奧爾良咧，其實佢哋真係可以話係幾有把握嘅。係啦，佢其實射得嘅，咁但係佢冇貪心，咁啊呢個波寧願咧即係選擇交翻出去俾馬積臣
即係拉空一邊咧俾阿 Arenas 啦，靈學密探啦自己搞掂。之前嗰球係啦，
呢個波啦就好大意啦，咁啊交到過嚟啦，想我哋個策應屋搞掂。
咁慢嘅球員啊，都可以俾佢喺18尺位、19尺位嗰度攬步埋去啦，中間冇人埋嚟去攔一攔佢喎。
哇！呢幾球做乜嘢啦？我以為球員發緊夢，
睇得好通透啊！喺後邊咧偷咗個波嘅。阿連拿斯踩埋籃底，再加到係希活特啊喺 cut in 嘅配合啦，搞贊特拿走出嚟高位啊，同埋大雲布朗組嘅單擋迪士文美神咧走低位，想話喺人群之間加翻出嚟嗰時 turnover 表演時間，史提芬遜咧係入樽嘅，
亦都唔係一個好決定啊！迪士文
佢1-2個膊頭搞動作啊，佢個 first step 就咁快咁啊過嚟，你企翻後少
呢方面其實就比麥基利嘅爭啲啊，我覺得。咁其他
美神。好啦，咁啊呢球波咧就唔係一個太好嘅主意啊！咁啊望咗一輪笠個波埋去，對方咁多防守球員喺旁邊，咁啊一個快攻咧，卡朗畢攞12分，
佢射12次入得3球就話連拿斯咁，
都幾有睇頭喎！
咪夾咗1年㗎，咁啊韋
呢個都係一個幾好嘅鐵三角，可以係啊40分，
仲試過有一次攞60分添嘛，對住人隊。
壓着咯喎，
好醒啊！
最後4分幾鐘咯
喎，回運啦！好啦，咁啊睇下阿連拿斯呢個得唔得啦？回到翻嚟喎，入到2分。咪大停咗，今次唔射啦，交翻出嚟，都唔射，再交翻過嚟，阿連拿斯都係要佢搞掂。好啦，而家急啦，得翻1分零鐘啫。好啦，即刻夾擊過嚟啦，美神哇，果然喺度搏到佢 turnover 喎，3
分鐘輸緊6分喎。
果然搏到㗎，咪波就攞到啦，完成得到啦！阿連拿斯搏埋 N1 嘅諗住搏
佢啦，企得好近，咁啊果然啦，俾佢咧係從阿大雲布朗手上咧偷到呢一球。
The best thing for it is rest and then work at the proper time.
The other loss in that 3 out of 4 span came to Toronto. As I mentioned, the win came over Chicago as Arenas hits his first jump shot. Arenas with 3 seconds on the clock. Long jumper. Nothing but net. And his 110th three-pointer on the season.
You're right, and that was the difference in the game for them. They got to the line but did not convert.
missed 17 free throws in that game. And they outshot their opponents, the Heat. Back the 27th time as Arenas gets another three.
So he's a perfect 3 for 3, off to a terrific start. Let's hope it continues.
Butler again, got another one.
And you talk about the 12-1 start that they had. That included an 8-game winning streak.
What do you think of the Jazz's uniforms?
Not crazy about it.
Okay. Like an honest man. Gilbert Arenas has hit his third three-pointer of the period. Wizards with the new 24. Here's Jamison. Antoine 0 for 3 from the field for Gilbert. Well, he got hit and fouled. Let's see if they give him 3 shots. That's what you talked about, Phil.
Let's see.
They will give him 3. Gilbert got hit and fouled again by Fisher. Jazz led after 1, 31-27. Gilbert is fouled. Score the field goal. He'll go to the line. Butler is there. Up ahead to Arenas for the streaking Hayes, who slams it down. Gilbert gets a steal. Trying to run the team in circles. He does. Brewer fouls him, score the field goal, and Gilbert will go to the line. Gilbert with a chance to get the team to within 6, and that's as close as they've been in a while. Washington on a 6-0 run. Here's Gilbert into the baseline. Good. Caron Butler. And he's in double figures again. He's got 12 points now, so double figures in every game this year. Jazz by 5 after the Wizards cut it to 1. Arenas drives, puts it up, score the field goal. He'll go to the line. Arenas, great move, reverse layup, got it. He's spectacular.
Well, he can embarrass you on defense.
Hayes for Gilbert with Kirilenko on him for the jumper. And he hits, and the Wizards have their first lead since the first quarter when they were up 25-24. 31 points for Agent Zero. And the Wizards get the steal. Jazz have 12 offensive rebounds. Here's Arenas. For Butler, open from 16.
And that's what I'm talking about. Boozer had to come out and show so much to deny Gilbert a lane that left Caron Butler wide open.
Butler spins to lay it up. Score it! He'll go to the line.
And they're going to try and post up Kirilenko, who's being guarded by Antonio.
Double team help from Hayes. Now he kicks it to D. Brown for a rare shot that he misses. And Jarvis is there. Ahead to a streaking Arenas, who reverse layups it in. Gilbert around Williams, puts it up, gets fouled, and pops back up to shoot 2. Gilbert, pretty as you please. 39 points for Arenas, and the lead by Utah is 1. Okur for 3, backbreaker.
He said that coming into this game, he's a big man that can step out and shoot that shot. He has 2 3-pointers on the night, came in here with 58.
And has a career high 35, and Gilbert Arenas matches his 3 with a 3 of his own, and Gilbert has 42 points in the game. Gilbert for the 3-pointer, good. Tied at 106. 45 points for Gilbert Arenas, who has 6 3-pointers on the night.
And it looks like this thing's going right down to the wire, doesn't it?
It sure does. Okur will try to answer, and does! Mehmet Okur with a career-high 38 points.
Jamison is out there on him. He's just made a couple of threes. I say you get out there and make him do something different now.
Okur has got 4 3-pointers. Here's Arenas. He got fouled going up. They're going to give him 3 shots. Gilbert with all 3 free throws. He has the last 9 Washington points in only 56 seconds. Tied at 109. Arenas off the glass, and he couldn't get it. The tip not there. Hayes, the jumper, good! Timeout, Utah. Shot clock and game clock are almost even. Darren Williams guarded by Jamison. Kicks it out. Fisher's jumper well short. Right to Boozer, who lays it in. Oh my! He shot an air ball and it came right to Boozer. 11 seconds remain in regulation. Tied at 111. Arenas pops out. Can he do it again? Agent Zero checks the clock. Gilbert for the win. Got another one! He is amazing! Gilbert Arenas wins the game at the buzzer for the Wizards.
Boy, you could see it happen once again. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was good. He raised both hands and relaxed, and the crowd just went crazy.
51 points and a dagger for Gilbert Arenas to get the victory. 114 to 111.
And Gilbert Arenas. As Leo mentioned in the opening tease, folks, it's one thing to talk. A lot of guys can talk. This guy can back it up.
Oh, he can back it up, although even for a guy that does back it up, I think he's talked a little bit too much this season in his 50-point predictions. At Chris Bosh getting a shot blocked early in the game. You want to continue to attack, establish the inside game before you get too comfortable shooting a jump shot. This guy is very comfortable right to the NBA to learn from veteran players and a coach like Jerry Sloan. I think that's helped his NBA career.
Brendan Haywood with a climb roll. Gilbert Arenas. Jamison.
You know what, Jamison made a nice pass, and he made that shot look easy forward. No waste of time, right to the open man in the corner for the shot. Remember, what do you want in a fast break, Chuck? You want quick, easy shots. It becomes simple, your confidence rises. Raptors right now 10 of 17 from the field. Haven't taken a three yet.
And Gilbert Arenas working on Calderon to the baseline and over to go.
Yeah, nice job by Haywood to step in there and alter that shot.
Here's Arenas, three ball coming up.
That's good basketball right there.
Yes, it is.
And Antonio Daniels, nobody would have said a word had he taken that shot. He's been on fire.
Jamison works on Bosh. Behind the back to Gilbert Arenas, elbow.
All right, now, you know what? TJ Ford is getting up saying, hey, wait a minute. As Antoine Jamison handed that ball off, Chuck, here's that play I was talking about. Watch Antoine Jamison. As he hands the ball, he keeps his body motion right into TJ Ford. That's an offensive foul.
Yes, it is. Daniels waiting for the trailer. Arenas. Oh, my goodness. Gilbert Arenas, who leads the NBA in three-point field goal attempts.
Yeah, but how are they doing on offense? Being unselfish. Look at this. The guy who's 6 for 6 waits for his teammate who hit the last three, and Gilbert Arenas just buries that shot. Ward Bosh also hustling that.
And Arenas says, why not jack it up? You cannot play behind on a screen with Gilbert Arenas. He will just...
And I like that, Chuck. You know, even though you're a pro, you got to get excited because it's still a game.
Arenas, he is in the zone. He's got the Hibachi thing going when he makes a three or a long shot.
And I think he's perfect from the three, Chuck. I think he's 4 for 4.
That's correct.
At this point. And his teammates know when he gets in that zone, just find him. Got deep, deep range. He looks effortless. Think about it, Chuck. If you're Eddie Jordan and the Washington Wizards, you'll trade shots. If the Raptors have to make those kind of shots, he'll trade.
Leo, what do you do here? I'm sorry, I really thought that. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? That was Gilbert Arenas, and the Raptors have got to get something going here. 86-60. The reason he selected Washington, he flipped a coin, and it came up in favor of the Washington Wizards. So much for that. If I'm the Clippers, I'm saying.
Yeah, it came down to a coin flip. Well, 20.
Bosh with 65 blocks on the season, and Jamison counted and a foul. This will go against Bosh's third.
Bosh in a restricted area that time, never had a chance to come out. We've seen that little flip from Antoine Jamison several times now in the game, but great read. Watch him react. Right here, he's about to set the screen, but he realizes nobody's playing him, just slips the screen and flips that ball up.
And what's more important for no whistle.
Well, he got up with his left hand right at Booth, so there should have been some contact.
Oh, Calvin Booth with a dunk, and Leo, the Rams it's a 24-point lead.
And you can't let frustration get to you while Chris Bosh is arguing a call.
For the last three. Oh boy, Gilbert Arenas, 25.
And it's easy. The game.
129 to 109. Gilbert Arenas with 25. Matching what Jameson did, and 18 for Daniels. And it's on to Toronto at the ACC for the Raps. Washington is headed to